If you live within the city limits of a big city like, say, Dallas or Fort Worth, then this information is really important to you. So, within big cities, typically speaking, there are a lot of condo units available. And first time home buyers or someone that really likes living within the city and what that can offer for your lifestyle would look towards a townhome or a condo style housing unit as something you might like to purchase. And with doing so, there's something called warrantable and unwarrantable condos that you need to pay attention to. So, with a simple Google search, you can definitely educate yourself, but you may not find the whole picture. So Google now has AI overview as we see here. And in this case, when you just type in non-warrantable condos and then reasons why, you actually get a pretty decent list. And this is a really good place to start. And then a really good place to finish would obviously be calling an expert like myself, a local independent mortgage broker, to help you push forward through the rest of the information and then across the finish line if this is something that you would like to purchase. So, what happens is there are many, many reasons why a condo or a townhome, because sometimes they are kind of interchangeable. You may think it's a townhome, but it may be labeled as a condo, vice versa. Um, it's really important to know why they are unwarrantable, if they are unwarrantable, and what that means. Basically, what it means is if it's non warrantable, you're going to have a harder time being qualified for a mortgage. Like it says down here, you're not going to be eligible for your traditional financing, conventional FHA, VA, USDA style loans with low down payments because they're going to be harder to sell on the secondary market. So that is a huge reason right there as to why this is a big issue. And a lot of times, listing agents, if you're looking on the descriptions that they've placed on places like Zillow, Redfin, Realtor.com, all very good sources for the consumer to find information. Well, listing agents might not even know if the condo is non-warrantable. They put it out there. You go see it, you tour it, you love it, you make an offer, you get into contract, and your lender did not look up whether or not it's warrantable. And now you're not able to close, or the only way to close is to bring significantly more down payment to the table. So, the biggest reasons that you often might see a condo being non-warrantable are these, a couple of these in this list. A couple are missing as well would be HOA budget. Are they under budget? Do they have insurance, proper insurance for the building that's actually going to cover what's needed if something was to happen? But the budget is a big one. A lot of HOAs, especially in the city of Dallas, don't have any money. They're collecting fees. The HOA fees might be a little bit too low. They haven't kept up with the times. I have a building myself as a landlord of one of these buildings where I used to live, and we can talk about that in a different video, as buying a home, living in it, and then how to rent it out later on to make some money and to try to help yourself financially. But budget's a big one. Oftentimes, HOAs don't have representation. They just have someone who lives in the building, basically trying to take care of everything, who does not do real estate for a living. They are great people. We need them. They are helpful. However, they are overwhelmed. And so they need a little help to get the budget and everything back to performing level where it can become warrantable again. Um, a big reason, though, is low occupancy. So if the condo has lower owner occupancy, it can be non-warrantable, lower than investors. So if there's more tenants in the building versus owners, it immediately becomes non-warrantable almost every lender. The other big one here, construction status, obviously we just don't know yet. Legal is a huge deal if you're in lawsuits, which condo buildings can be in lawsuits for lots of different reasons at any given time. But another big one is if it's a small unit, let's say 10 or so units, but a single person or entity owns more than 10% of the units, then it no longer becomes warrantable. Short-term rentals, most HOAs don't really allow for them. Membership requirements, that's just going to be a little bit more nuanced. Timeshare is obviously more nuanced as well. But the biggest reason that you're going to find is budget, insurance, or this one on AI's list, low occupancy, more tenants than owners. So if you're looking to buy your starter home and you think that might be a condo or a townhome, Within city limits typically is where you find a lot of these non-warrantable condos, unfortunately. But if you're looking, please, please, please reach out. I will help you. We're going to be able to send it through the database and see if it pulls up right away as warrantable or not. If it's not, if there's no data out there, which is another common occurrence with a lot of these condos and townhomes, then we're going to be able to find the data. We're going to be able to do the research for you. And we're going to let you know if the low down payment options are available, or if you truly love this particular unit and you want to do everything you can to buy it, what is the down payment going to be required? And what are the differences in the loan as a non-warrantable condo to be able to close, still get financing, and not have to pay for the whole thing in cash. Very, very important for condos and townhomes. Lots of research. You need to be able to have somebody in your corner fighting for you, looking up these things early on in the process so that it does not become an issue for you in the 11th hour. And that is what we do for every deal we work on, every client we work for as an independent mortgage broker. So please check us out, Clubhouse Lending. My name is Mark Thomas. Follow our socials, like and comment, subscribe. We're trying to build these channels so we bring real information. This is something I run into weekly, if not monthly, of first-time homebuyers and agents not quite understanding what a non-warrantable condo is and just how much you find it in our local market, especially here in DFW and especially within the city limits of Dallas. Please, if you have any questions, let us know, reach out, and let's work together so we can make sure we start building long-term wealth through real estate. Have a great day.